Hi friends, this is a private reading, private twin flame reading for my client Love and Peer. Um, so, Love, as soon as I started channeling, the messages were very good. The feeling or the energy feeling that I got was extremely positive, and I would like to begin now with the channel messages. So, Love, first of all, I would like to tell you, or the source would like to tell you, that you have had many past relationship failures, or so to say, your what you expected out of those people hasn't been met. Your needs haven't been met. Now, I don't know anything about your past as far as your personal life or your relationships go, but that is what I'm being shown, that there has been a lot of past hurt, which somehow like it becomes an obstacle for you. What people have done with you, or what men have done with you, or what particularly one or two men have done with you in the past, that is being shown to me, that has happened in the past. But right now it is very safe for you to start loving again. You have to open that heart space, that compassionate woman that you are. And like, it's also been shown to me that somewhere down the line you were this compassionate warm woman, but somewhere down the line, because of what happened in the past, you had shut off your heart. Like, your compassionate energy and your heart space energy was totally shut off, and you were just going from one thing to another, just on a superficial level. So that is being shown to me. But right now it is totally safe for you to love and go on this journey with Peer again. It's being shown to me. And I'm also being shown that there are a lot of self-esteem and self-love issues right now, probably because of what people have done to you. You somehow feel that you're not deserving, you're not worthy of love, of real love, of true love. Somehow you correlate this thing with your previous experiences, and you think that if one didn't like me, how can the other. So you have these feelings going on, but it's being shown to me that it's very safe for you to love, and you have to begin by self love. You have to begin that love journey by loving yourself first. Because when I'll teach you the concept, what happens when you start self loving, when you start self acceptance, self love, self worth, what happens is your own vibration or your frequency goes high. It goes to a very higher notch, because now you find yourself worthy. So you can only attract what is your match. So once you go to that self love, the people that come into your life, Peer or other people, your relations, your family, your friends, they're only going to be those people who have that same vibration or same frequency. They're only going to be able to treat you in a loving way and no other way. Love. They're going to be able to treat you in no other way if you have your own self love, because love is going to attract that love. If you have low self worth, it's going to attract people into your life who have low self worth. So I'm being shown again, Love, as far what your questions were, I'm being shown a reconciliation and a honeymoon coming up for you in the near future. Oh my god. There's a big reconciliation coming up, where there will be heart to heart conversations, what happened in the past, or there's certain things which you hold him responsible for, like certain small things, that he didn't text, or they didn't, whatever they were. I'm just giving an example of a text message or whatever. They are going to be discussed, and it's going to lead to a lot of forgiving between both of you, and it's going to lead to a reconciliation and a big honeymoon like phase. I'm also being shown a lot of like sexuality involved, so I'll be very upfront with you. And this is a near future. And right now, I think with the self-love process, once you start practicing it, it will come into light that you know your self-worth. You'll come into a phase where you will start knowing that you are worthy. And that is the phase which will attract this reconciliation and honeymoon. And you have to trust this process. You have to trust this. And I'm being shown that you also have to trust Peer. I'm being shown that there are certain issues between both of you which have shown that there is some lack of trust on your part, or you keep questioning certain things. You should not question. You should not even question his absence. You should just keep working on yourself, and the journey will keep progressing, Love. This is a journey which keep progressing once you keep doing inner work and shadow work, and you keep working on your own persona, your own soul self, your own body, your own external self. Once you keep doing that, the journey is automatically going to progress forward. And I'm being already shown that there's a reconciliation and honeymoon coming up. Now, I also asked source that what does Peer feel. in this particular situation, because this is an this is the major, you know, factor that we are focusing on. Although these are 3D aspects and I generally don't do them, but for you, love, I'm doing this, that I'm asking source particularly what Pierre feels and what he wants, what he actually, his deep feelings, you know. I can tell you right away, without using any tools. I can tell you right away that this guy is too much into you. He is into you. I'm confirming that he's too much into you. You know, I can say that 10 times. You know, I can see that just by connecting with source. You know, but what the tools are telling me is, what Pierre feels right now is that he wants you to let go a little bit. You know, he wants you to let go of, you know, wanting a commitment, engagement, marriage. You know, he wants you to let go of those control issues, which are anyhow good for your twin flame journey. You know, you should let go of the control issues, because see, there's a paradox. You know, I say that in most of my client readings, because this is what most people are struggling with. You know, once you let go of that engagement or marriage, you know, once you let go of the thinking that is going to make you happy, and you just stay happy otherwise in your day-to-day life, that marriage or engagement is going to be attracted to your regular happy state. You know, why? Because your vibration and frequency is what attracts your marriage or engagement. You know, it's not the other person who sees you in a certain way, so he comes to you and wants an engagement or a marriage. No, it's your own frequency and vibration. And how to raise that? By raising your own general day-to-day frequency and vibration, so that marriage and engagement comes anyhow, without you having to pester him all the time. You know, so please let go of those control issues. That is what Pierre wants. You know, and also Pierre thinks, I ask source, how does he feel? He thinks you are worth waiting for. You know, and vice versa, you feel that too. So it is a confirmed twin flame connection from the previous reading. You know that, so I'm not repeating that again. You know, but that is what he feels for you right now. You know, that you are worth waiting for. So before I go to the next deck for the future, I'm going to show you the cards. It is safe for you to love. Love yourself first. Reconciliation. Honeymoon. You deserve love. Forgiving and learning. Trust. And what Pierre feels for you? Let go of the control issues. Worth waiting for. Love, you are worth waiting for. Now I'll go to the next deck that I did for you. The messages that I'm getting, love, through the next tool that I used, are that you have gone through a period of extreme confusion, you know, in these near times. You know, in the near past, you've gone through a lot of confusion, and you've also gone through a lot of spiritual struggle, and somehow having to keep Pierre away from, like, you know, maybe other females, or somehow you have been struggling with that sort of a 3D thing also. You know, so I see a lot of struggle, and I see a lot of confusion in your life in the recent past. A lot of struggle, also spiritual struggle. You know, you're trying to, like, get to the depth of concepts. You're trying to do inner work. You're trying to do shadow work, and you're trying to come up with new ideas of how to kind of please Pierre. You know, you're trying to come up with those small ideas. You know, although it is very frustrating for you to be in that kind of a phase where you are going through a spiritual struggle, and you're trying to, like, you know, somehow come up with these small tiny ideas how to keep Pierre. But you don't need to do all that. This is a twin flame journey, as I explained before. If you increase your self-love, and if you increase your creation powers, it's going to come to you automatically. You don't need to exert. And I see a lot of exertion and being put from your part. You know, you're trying to come up with small ideas, and you're going through a spiritual struggle, and you also have this feeling that everything comes to a standstill even after you put effort. You know, you somehow feel that you don't reap the benefits of what you sow, you know, from past experiences, and even from the near past with Pierre. That's how you feel, that you don't reap what you sow, you know, that kind of a feeling. And everything comes to a standstill, and all the time you're given these choices, you know, whether you should stay or whether you should just leave. You know, because there's nothing coming from the other side for you. You are not getting reassurance or validation, and it's that kind of energy where you are left hanging in midair. That is what I'm being shown. So, but the pleasant thing is that the wheel is going to turn, the fortune is going to turn, your destiny is going to turn, love, and you are going to receive from the universe. Pierre is going to come like a a savvy man. He's going to come with a very good energy, not a frantic energy where he comes and goes, and leaves you unnourished. The wheel of fortune is going to turn. He's going to come like a knight in shining armor with a cup of love, and also you're going to be given certain other choices also. I don't know if there are other men involved or something like that, or you have other choices. Being the beautiful woman you are going to be given choices, and you're going to choose one of those choices, and I'm likely thinking it is going to be Pierre by you. You are going to be given a choice, love. Think about it, and ultimately you are going to get whatever you desire, love. You're going to get whatever you desire. So this is the message coming through, and let me show you the cards. Going through a lot of confusion. You're a highly intuitive, beautiful woman, the High Priestess. You've gone through a lot of struggle. Again, a lot of struggle saving Pierre from other stuff and things of the sort. Having small mental ideas how to keep him. Feeling frustrated with that you don't reap what you sow. Stand still and always having to choose one way or the other. Again, stand still and not knowing what to do, confusion, struggle, boredom. And lo behold, the wheel is going to turn, dear love. The wheel is going to turn. You are going to receive from the universe. You are going to receive from the universe. Pierre is going to come like a knight with awesome energy, a savvy man with a cup full of love. You are going to be given choices, my dear love. You are going to be given choices, even apart from this. And it could mean romantic choices or any other good choices in life, And ultimately, look at it. How many cups of love you have, and you're sitting a smug love, a smug love, a smug Michelle. So these were the this was the other deck that I did for you, love, and then I did a advice card for you, and the advice card I got that I also, while I was doing the regular deck, it's a twin flame reading, but I also got this card which I kept aside. This is like a new financial idea is going to come to you, a new financial idea is going to come to you, or you're going to start a new financial venture, a business, or anything, maybe it's on your mind to start this thing. This is when a new idea comes to a person and it's related to money. And when I pulled the advice card also for you, love, I did not get anything that the universe wants to give you any advice on the twin flame journey or the romantic journey. I think the messages were already channeled, but what I got for you when I did the advice card was that my financial decline will not elevate the impoverished. My financial decline will not elevate the impoverished. You cannot get poor enough to help impoverished people thrive. It is only in your thriving that you have anything to offer anyone. If you want to be of help to others, be as tapped in, tuned in, and turned on as you can possibly be. So indirectly, this is a financial advice, love, but if you want to be of help to others, or if you want your relationships to go well, if you want your twin flame journey to thrive, to prosper, be as tapped in, as tuned in, and as turned on as you possibly can. And please trust Pierre. Please trust Pierre. He's the guy who thinks that you are worth waiting for. Thank you.